again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Monday, the 1st of June. These are the charts of the day. Interesting day on Wall Street again. A lot of stocks running, and one of our favorites, AAOI, starting off the day here, had a huge reversal after looking pretty dire and at lowest level in 2 months. 2 weeks. Reaching down as low as 148. AAOI took off in like a bat out of hell, went from 148 to almost 192. Finished 184, up a whopping 27 points, 17%. Coming up into a resistance zone here. If we get through this, we might retest a high. AAOI with a spike, traded 4.2 million, which is big volume for the stock, thinly traded. It came out of a little base through the moving averages. At this point, I'm looking for 14. MPX popped out of a little intraday and is up against resistance. And should this get to 22 3/4, you might see 26 and 28. ANY with a monster day, trading 127 million shares and jumping 316 or 166%, closing near the upper end of the range on top of that. Looks like it can get a follow-through day tomorrow. I'd be looking for 6 or 7. BlackBerry's been amazing. I just don't know why I've overlooked this one, but from 312 to almost 10, this is more than tripled in 60 days with big volume along the way. Momentum could carry this even further. I got a $12 target. CMPS, that's the tech trader swing, jumped today and spiked up to almost 15. Finished 1428 at 122 or 9.4%. Volume picked up. OBV's at the high for the year as well. It's coming through resistance here and might see 2021. This CRWV snapping back today, 1547 or 14%. The volume picked up as well, 58 million shares plus. Now looking for a retest of the earlier of last month's high, which was 138, currently 125. Dell went crazy today. DLLL, the ETF, in 2 days now has gone from 116 to today's high at 266. How about that for 150 points in 2 days? But even better, the stock was 63.5 a week and a half ago. DRAM, the ETF for the memory group, mainly SanDisk and Micron. You can see the way this has gone vertical, just about from the mid-20s to the high 60s. It might have some momentum to get into the mid to high 70s. EWTX broke out, spiked up on big volume and then pulled back. Net on the day, though, was up 434, 14%. Closed at 39. The high was in the high 40s, 48 3/4. So we'll be watching this one to see if there's a follow-through. FIG broke out of inverse head and shoulders, pulled back, and then popped. Now up 3 days in a row from about 21 to 26.5, trading as high as 27.25 today. My target is 31. FJET in the aerospace group, broke out, pulled back for a couple of days, and today resumed the advance, jumped 151 or 20%, and now looking for the possibilities of a move up towards 11.5, 12. FLNC Fluence broke out of a wedge and exploded vertically. 19 to almost 29, finishing 28.42, up 954, 50% in the day, and did it on 46 million shares. MASK broke out 2 days ago, pulled back on an inside day yesterday, and today resumed the advance. If it can get through today's high, you might see a stock at 9 or even 11. MRAM also reversed after a monster run and a 2-week pullback. Today's jump from 2460 to 3180, and it finished at 3028 up 390. May have reversed this one. We'll see if we can break out through the declining tops line tomorrow. Your next target, 36.7. NBIG, the ETF for this is the that's just the NBIG for NBIS. That's right. Base, breakout, retest, run with a pop of 964, 32% today. I'm looking for a little momentum follow through into the 48.50 zone. Nutanix, one of our swings, doing well. Today adding another 332 or 6.4%. And now I'm looking for a run, and because it broke out, I'm not looking for a run that gets this one. First to 59, then to 65. NUAI popped and broke through resistance today. Volume picked up to 19 million. Stock jumped 19%. If we can get through the next target, which is right ahead of us at 635, we could see between 8 and 9. The ETF for Oracle ORCX has exploded for 3 days in a row now. 41 to 71, 30 points, and extended at resistance. So careful on this one, but basically a new uptrend is in place, and this thing may very well see higher levels. OSS broke out of a flag a week ago and then set up a mini flag, and today popped that flag, reaching as high as 2020 before backing off under 19. It was still up a couple 3%. We'll see if we can extend this one, target 23. Poet reversed after a pullback of a couple weeks and went from 1162 to 1443, finished 1395, up 166, or 13.5%. A hefty volume of 46 million shares. Looking for a retest first. If we can take out 16.5, that's your first target, and then we're looking for 20. RXST swing advancing and getting through resistance today. Added another 71 cents, or almost 14%. The volume was a solid 24 million shares. I think we're headed to near 8 and then 11. SPCE, Virgin Galactic's gone vertical 7 days in a row. It's extended and overbought from 242 to as high as 890 before backing off to 737. Needs some consolidation, retest, and I'd be careful with this one. ZETA also broke out of a base yesterday and Friday, followed through today, closing at or above the entire range going back a year and a half. I think the stock has more legs. Looking for 28 and 30. And finally, ZM, that's Zoom, popped last week, pulled back, and today exploded again. Went up 11 points, or about 11%. If we get a follow through here, we could see 120 easily. And that's a look at some of the hot stocks at thetechtrader.com. Good night, tech traders.